Hey guys, this is Chris from Foulmouth Gamers. I'm back with another video for you, and in today's video, this is an update I've been wanting to do. It's probably been a little over a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I've actually posted a room tour video. As from the old video, I still have the same anime posters in the front of my door. So without further stall, we're gonna go right in. Close the door. So as you can see, the room has changed quite a bit. Now, excuse the background noise. I don't know if you can hear the fans running, but I actually acquired these kiosks here. We'll talk about that in a minute. They're actually on at the moment, so the fans are running. So as you can see, a lot has changed. So I guess I'll start off maybe with what I have on the shelves here. I have a lot of figures and toys. I am actually a toy collector as well. So you have some Godzilla toys there, some McFarlane stuff, Spawn. A lot of cool little things. Some other randoms, anime figures, big Lupin fan. Evangelion, some more McFarlane stuff. And so on, and just miscellaneous stuff here. Video game stuff, Alien head. And if we look up, we have more, as you can see. These are mostly anime. And then when you go more to the left, you see other random toys. And on this wall here, I have more Spawns, DC versus Masters of the Universe, some like Shock, more anime stuff, random other things, Marvel Legends figures, all about on the wall, all the way to there. And I have one, there's one on the floor, I couldn't figure out where to put it. You know, and my statues. Got my Ken statue. And this guy right here, Nemesis. He's brand new. He's huge. You do like a size comparison right there. Next to Vectrex. So, yeah, some toys. More toys over here. I collect a lot of Star Wars toys. I did a Star Wars video a while ago. But ever since that video, I've acquired more. Yeah, a lot more. Some right here. And right here. I either have a full set or I almost have a full set of Expanded Universe. I think I have a full set of figures. I'm missing vehicles. There's only a few more vehicles I need to get. And I have some amiibos right here as well. I know, right? Some. And some more Star Wars things here. Sorry for the blue tint over here. What else? Some randoms here. Don't judge me for this figure right here, Rose. I'm sorry. Got it for Christmas, so. More stuff here. Famicom light gun. I just did a video on that. Oh yeah, I have my Sega CDX. Big thank you to Chris over on YouTube, RetroRet. Thank you again. More mangas. A lot of mangas. And some other random books like Star Wars, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. Some token stuff in there. More figures over here. Bioshock stuff. And this random Marvel figure got from a friend of mine. Let's look at the kiosk here. Actually, this is a Sega Dreamcast kiosk. I have everything set up. So I have my stick here, wheel, 2 controllers. There's also another arcade stick right there on the bottom. So if I want to play 2-player. And on top of it, I have this Hello Kitty Dreamcast controller and House of the Dead 2 complete unbox with light gun. Oh, and there's also another light gun here. And I have more over here actually. Let's take a look at the other kiosk. I have a Wii U kiosk. Oh. This one was not easy to acquire, you know, and plus they're really freaking heavy. I think these kiosks, this Wii U kiosk alone is probably well over 200 pounds. So it's not really easy to lift, pain in the ass. Originally when we got this, I brought it upstairs in the living room thinking I couldn't fit it in here. And just upon moving some stuff, I managed to get it in here. Had to take it apart though, you know. That was the hard part, taking it apart, bringing it down here in pieces, and putting it back together. But everything's good. It's all complete. Obviously, the console inside is not the it's not the demo console. It's not the kiosk version, but whatever. I don't really care. I'd rather have my console in there. And over here on the side, I have like a Dreamcast box. There's a Nintendo box right here. More figures. But yeah, Dreamcast box. Some more controllers just scattered about there because I can't fit them in here. These little drawers right here are full of controllers, accessories, whatnot, light guns, yada yada. There's a lot of shit in here, and I actually have more stuff. This is a closet. I have more shit in there, but could leave that alone. That closet's a mess. Some randoms here, light guns for the console. Let's see, anime. I love anime. I've been into it since I was in high school. That's really when I got into it. I think it was, I was kind of into it, but not really, until they started showing like Cowboy Bebop on, I think, Cartoon Network. I think it was Adult Swim, and from that I got hooked. So a lot of anime right here, and there's some more right here. There you go, soak it in. Yeah, I have a fridge in my room. You might be wondering, why do I have a fridge in here? Well, hey, listen, this is my room dash the game room, so, you know, or entertainment room. So, I mean, you gotta have drinks and stuff for guests, right? And for myself as well. Snacks and whatnot, so keep them in there. Alright, now let's get to the games. As you can see, I have a lot of games. Oh, almost forgot to show you guys that. More figures and stuff. But here are my PS1 games. Going into Sega Saturn. I only have like a few PC Engine games here. You know, not a lot, and I only have like one. Where is it? There it is. One Neo Geo CD game. I plan to get more soon, hopefully. There's actually a lot I found on eBay I'm gonna get soon. Hopefully, but if it's not bought yet. Dreamcast titles here. Mix of NTSC and NTSC-J. I don't really have any PAL games at the moment. I have none actually. But going into GameCube and PS2. Trying to be as steady with the camera as possible. Into PS3, PS4, then PSP, and then some Vita games right there. Then into original Xbox, Xbox 360, and right there some Xbox One titles. Then I have my DS and 3DS games. Then I go right into Master System. And then Sega Genesis. These are just my complete in-box titles. Zombies eating my neighbors. Wii. Yeah, not a lot of Wii. Oh, and this right here, I got this stand. This little Wii stand thing right here for my games from a friend of mine. He was actually going to toss it out. I think I got it from him for like nothing really. So, got lucky on that. I actually was trying to see if I can get another one, and I found out these things are pretty rare. They're actually expensive. Going over $100 or more on eBay. Fuck that. Onto here. It's a random PS2 game. I couldn't fit it with all this, so it's right there. I did a video on these right here. These are Famicom titles. Random Dreamcast title there. Here are my more Sega Genesis games, and my one 32X game, Doom. But these are games I don't have cases for, obviously. So, Super Nintendo. And right here, more. Some Famicom titles again. If you're wondering, these are like Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. What else is here? Like, was it Boko Dracula-kun? I think that was called. Devil World, Boulder Dash, Star Soldier, which I think is like Fist of the North Star. Yeah, and some other random games, like Super Mario Brothers right there. So yeah, goes back. I really like Kid. I think it's called Boko Dracula-kun, but it's also called Kid Dracula here in the States. So it's really good. Nintendo, original Nintendo. Some over here, you can see. Kind of hard to see, I know. Sorry. And some random accessories and other stuff. Some Game Boy Advance. I really like this controller. It felt weird at first, but you get used to it pretty fast. It's for the original Xbox. Some Super Famicom right there. Sailor Moon. I have 2 copies of that one, and I have that one. I have 2 copies of the same game. Why, you might ask? Well, sometimes I'm weird like that. These were actually on clearance in Toys R Us, so I basically bought one to keep sealed and one to open. N64 cases. There are N64 games in here. This is where I keep them. Before we get to the consoles, let's look at the other games. Some PC titles. PS2 Game Shark. PS1 I think also. Vectrex game right there. Some Sega CD into Sega Saturn into PS1 long box. Oh, some handhelds right here. Sega Nomad right there. The DSi case. PS3 and 3DO games. Some more handhelds. I really don't know where to put them, so I just have to stack them up right here. They used to be like displayed face out, but I just don't have the room right now. Some PS4 and PS Vita box games here. Limited run game in there. It's Skullgirls, if you're probably wondering. And this random PS2 game. Some box NES and SNES. And N64 games. Also some Aladdin for Game Gear and Resident Evil 2. And some cartridge games right there. You have Atari 2600, Vectrex, Atari computer games. Onto here we have my Neo Geo games. And some other box games, like there's a Saturn game right there. some other stuff. WonderSwan inbox. WonderSwan color inbox. I have some VHS tapes right here. Godzilla movies and some anime. Good stuff. Dreamcast keyboard. This right here is my computer setup. I have 2 monitors. Well, really 2 TVs. So that's pretty cool. I like that. On here I have like Generation Next and a Sega Model 3. And this right here is just a plug and play. Let's see. Oh, and Game Informer magazines, like a stack of them. I have more handhelds actually here on the bottom. You know, like DSi, some other stuff in their cases and whatnot, PSP. This is, in here is a Vita, and these are like tablets. So that's really nothing right there. Alright, over here, some more figures. More accessories right here, other stuff behind it, like little books and stuff. Sega Saturn arcade sticks. Another Game Gear with, you know, like the super wide gear thing on it. Neo Geo arcade sticks. Oh, this right here was a good find. I think I got it for $5. Like a wireless Atari 2600 controllers. More stuff. Alright, more accessories here. And there's other stuff here. Star Wars. There's an Atari 600 XL computer in box. Another 360 that's in box. And, you know, collector's editions right there. Resident Evil as well. Alright, now we can get to the consoles. Oh, and also, got these more anime figures. Alright, now we'll get to the consoles. Famicom, right there. This is a top loader, NES top loader. I have the Super Nintendo right here, and I have the Master System Model 2. This is the American version, not the PAL version. This right here, I believe, is a clone. Not a clone. This is a Pong console. Alright, now let's move along. We'll take a look at the consoles here at the TV. Got my PC Engine. I have my PSP Go right there hooked up to the TV, so if I want to play it on here, just turn it on. Turn on my PS3 controller, and I can play my PSP games on the TV. Sega Genesis Model 2 with 32X attachment and CD. Sega Master System Model 1. Neo Geo AES. Super Famicom. Now, I have this here because I think it just looks nicer, to be honest. 80 Famicom. Original Nintendo. N64. And right back there is actually a Atari 2600. It's the black one, which is usually referred to as the Vader model. A Wii right here. It's actually hacked. And my PSTV. Japanese Model 2 Saturn. This right here is a modded Dreamcast. So it plays American, Japanese, and PAL games. I don't have to flip a switch. I don't have to do anything. Just put the game in. It'll play it automatically. I don't have to do jack shit. Neo Geo CD. Modded Fat PS2. And this is a Gold Star 3DO. You might have my PS3 Slim with my original 360, Xbox 360, Xbox One, which is actually on at the moment, PS4, and my original Xbox Halo, the Halo edition. And yes, these all work. They're all plugged in. They're all functional. I actually use these switch boxes. Apologize, I'm very sorry for the dust here, but you know, they're all plugged in, and I do have a system, so I have it written down. So if I want to play a game, all I have to do is just press a button and turn on the console, and that's it. So everything is actually plugged in, believe it or not. I do have more consoles here. Now these are working, but they're not plugged in, except for the Vectrex. The Vectrex right here is plugged in. I can play it at any time. So I have some couple of PS1s here. The difference between them is like if you look behind them, the ports are different. Like one has AV ports, one does not. 2 GameCubes, a Model 1 Sega Saturn. This is the American version. There's the regular fat PS2, and there's also a slim PS2 there. PS1 slim model, I guess it's called that. I have 2 Model 1 Genesis. Reason being, one has a 9-pin in the back, and one does not have the 9-pin plug in the back. Original Xbox, and I have 2 PS3 Fats. One is backwards compatible, as you can see by the 4 ports, and one is not backwards compatible, 2 ports. Now, I didn't get really too in depth with the handhelds here. I already showed you these. You can pretty much guess what those are. But, you know, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket. It's a Tiger handheld, Street Fighter. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP. This is a Zelda 3DS. Oh no, I'm sorry, DS. Neo Geo Pocket Color, was it? Yep, Pocket Color. And this is just a Bandai WonderSwan. So that's a regular one, and this is the color. Other random assortments there if I didn't show you. Yeah, that's really it, guys. So as you can see, like I said, the room has changed quite a bit. We'll do another little look-see real quick. You can take it all in. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I'll be back with more videos coming soon. So yeah, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe on the video. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, guys. Woo. Have a good one.